Hey there, first grade. How's everybody doing today? Welcome back to another remote learning math lesson with Mr. NZ and our special guest, Dio. Dio is a droid from the movie Star Wars, and he is my latest Lego creation. So Dio is going to sit up on my shelf here and learn some math today. All right, so let's get started, first grade. I'm going to shrink myself into the corner. So today we are going to be doing grade 1 lesson 8.1, and it's called Building Shapes with Defining Attributes. And you are going to need your math journal in front of you, opened up to math journal pages 156 and 157, because we're going to be looking at some pictures on those pages. So remember, you can pause this video at any time to go and get that journal, or if you want to get caught up with something. So let's get started. Hopefully you have your journal opened up to page 156. This lesson is called Polygons and non-polygons. So at the top of page 156, you're going to see a whole bunch of shapes. These shapes are polygons. Some of these polygons have some really fancy names. This first one here we call a triangle. This is also a triangle. Triangles have 3 sides. This is called a quadrilateral. It has 4 sides. This is another quadrilateral, has 4 sides. This is another shape that has 4 sides, quadrilateral. And then this shape has 5 sides. That's called a pentagon. And then this shape has 5 sides, called a pentagon. And then this shape we've seen before. This shape has 6 sides. That's a hexagon. So lots of polygons have special names. Now, I'm going to show you at the bottom of page 156. These are not polygons. Wow, what makes them different from our polygons at the top of that page? Does anybody know what is the difference? These are polygons. These are not polygons. Well, polygons have 3 big rules to them. Polygons are shapes that have straight sides. So all polygons must have straight sides. I'm going to put in a polygon here. So here is a polygon that has straight sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this polygon can be a square. A square has 4 equal sides. This polygon could be a rectangle, has 4 sides, and they're all straight. So polygons must have straight sides. Let me see if I can find another polygon. Oh, let's see. Let's see here. Here's another polygon. Straight sides makes a polygon. Well, let's go see back on that page 156. All of these shapes have straight sides. And that makes them polygons. Now, some of you are saying, wait a second, Mr. NZ. This polygon here has straight sides. This polygon here has straight sides. This polygon here has straight sides. Now this polygon doesn't. This is not straight. And this is not straight. We call that curved. But polygons have more rules. Let's see what the next one is. Polygons are shapes that have straight sides and are closed. That means once you're inside the polygon, you can't get out. Let's see if that's true. So back on page 156, when I look at my shapes, if I'm inside, I can't get out of it. We call that closed. I always think of it as if I had a puppy and I wanted to put a fence around the puppy. Well, the puppy can't get out because it's closed. And every one of these shapes here, if the puppy is inside of it, the puppy can't get out. It's closed. So a polygon must have straight sides and it must be closed. Now let's see. These are not polygons. Oh, this one here is not closed. The puppy will escape. This one here, the puppy will not escape, but it's not straight sides. So that's why that one is not a polygon. So polygons must have straight sides and they must be closed. But there's one more thing about polygons. Polygons have lines that do not cross. Let's see. These are our polygons, and the lines don't cross. They meet at what we call a corner. So every corner, these polygons have straight lines that meet, and they never cross each other. Now let's see some of these. Oh, here is a shape, but the sides cross. So that can't be a polygon. Here's another shape where the sides cross. One side is too big. It goes past my shape. Here's a shape where I actually have two shapes that are put together. The polygon is just one shape. So a polygon is a shape that has straight sides, it's closed, and they have lines that do not cross. Now, on page 157, there are some special polygons. Let's take a look at those special polygons. Our first special polygon is a triangle. Triangles are these polygons here. How many sides do you count on each triangle? Well, 1, 2, 3 straight sides. Every triangle has 3 straight sides. That's what makes a triangle special. And then we have something called a quadrilateral. Quad means 4. The Philly Fanatic, if you've ever seen him ride his bike, his motorbike is a quad. It has 4 wheels. Quad means 4. All of these polygons are quadrilaterals because they have 4 sides. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, one of these quadrilaterals is a square. A square has 4 equal sides, and it has a square corner. A square corner looks like that. A perfect square fits into its corner. This is a square because it has 4 equal sides and 4 square corners. This doesn't have a square corner. My square is actually goes outside of its shape. Now we have some other shapes too, some other polygons. These shapes are called pentagons. How many sides are on these shapes? Well, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 straight sides. The shape is closed and the sides don't overlap or cross. So that's a polygon that is called a pentagon. And then our last shape is a hexagon. And a hexagon has a certain number of sides. How many sides do you see on the hexagons? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A hexagon has 6 sides. Now, one way that you can practice making polygons is to use the online Geo Board. Now, we've used the online Geo Board before, but maybe I want to make a red triangle. So I would take a red rubber band, I can stretch it out, and I could make a polygon with 3 sides. And then if I want to color it, I can hit, you can almost see it has the shape and it has the little paint drop. And if I click that, it colors it whatever color my rubber band is. So I can make a red triangle. If I want to clear it, I hit the little start over button. Maybe I want to make a green square, a 4-sided shape that has 4 sides that are equal and 4 right corners. And then I can color it in by pressing that button. So the Geo Board really allows for you to make some fancy polygons. Let's see. Oh, I wonder what's the name of this polygon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides to my polygon. So that is a pentagon. Pentagon. Now remember, my friends, this is not a polygon because my sides cross. Keep that in mind. All right. Now, there's another way that you can also make some shapes at home. I want to show you this special way. Now, another way that you can make some polygons is using Lego. If you have some Lego pieces at home, I like to use these flat, we call them plates. And the plate is only 1 stud apart. And if I have some of these plates and some of these little tiny 1x1 studs, I can take the studs and put them on the end of all of my plates, and then I can start to connect. And when I connect, you're going to see that I am starting to make sides of a polygon. And that can also be used to make some shapes. And then when I snap them together, I end up with a polygon. Notice that I can even move the sides on my polygon. This shape has 4 sides, so we would call that a quadrilateral. Now, if you make some shapes using Lego, be sure to show me those polygons so that I can be amazed at your math building skills. All right, first grade, so your job is going to be to complete those seesaw activities, which are going to ask you to draw some polygons that you build. Remember, you can build in the Geo Board, or you can use some Lego pieces. Some students might even want to use crayons or pencils, and you can just lay them down on your table to make some polygons. So, from Mr. Enzi and from D.O., we say, get busy building. We can't wait to see your polygon.